We believe that the future of low-code is where humans write text to iteratively build workflows. You saw Zach demonstrating building the agent via the agent builder, where he used Autopilot, basically, to build the entirety of the agent. I'm delighted to invite Alvin, who will walk us through the next generation of Autopilot for developers and present our fuller vision via this demo. Alvin.
Hi, I'm Alvin, and I'm a Director of Engineering at UiPath. You know how UiPath empowers everyone to build powerful automations using the UiPath platform? Well, we believe we can take this one step further. Our vision is really to enable all of you to turn your thoughts and intentions into easy-to-comprehend visual representations, often automations, and everything through the power of natural language. Yes, you can build your automations in English or the language of your choice. And through our new Autopilot agent coming soon to API workflows, as well as our PA workflows, you'll be able to quickly iterate on building automations, and as well as debug, search the web for documentation, and search for best practices. We believe this will be the main way through which you can rapidly build and iterate on top of these automations. And with the visual representation that UiPath offers in its designer, this will be much easier to see, even though Autopilot generated everything. Let's see how quickly we can build out a loan opportunity workflow using UiPath's Autopilot agent and API workflows. First things first, I've taken the liberty to add an input schema. This input schema could be generated by Maestro, our orchestration engine. Now, first, obviously, I'd like to validate whether an input conforms to this input schema. And I've asked the API workflows agent in the Autopilot agent to build that for me. Now, first things first, let's see what it built. Here we have an expression for validating pretty much the entirety of the input over here. And you can see that for my test input, which I've added in the run configuration, this works well. I think I'll accept this. Now let's test this. Cool. So now what I would like to do is to continue building out my API workflow. And in order to do this, I will prompt Autopilot again. What I would like Autopilot to do is to look at what we have right now and add first a check for a Salesforce account based on the applicant's company field that's provided in the input, and do this using SOQL, Salesforce's query language. And if found, I'd like to create an opportunity for that account. And additionally, for each comment in the loan given as input, I would like the Autopilot agent to use the Salesforce API to add notes to the opportunity. Okay, so we can see Autopilot agent has built something for me. Let's go through what Autopilot agent built. So first off, we search for an account in Salesforce using an SOQL query. Then we get that account. Then we create an opportunity for the account in Salesforce. And finally, we add notes to Salesforce opportunities. And this is a custom API actually, and you can see that it uses the Salesforce API directly. So now let me accept this. And yeah, everything I think looks good, looks just as I intended. Well, let me give it a go. Okay, cool. So now, yeah, my workflow seems to be running. That is great. Now, finally, well, you know, I've written this SOQL query using Autopilot, but maybe I'm not sure if it's the most well-performing one. So let's actually have Autopilot query a bit about how to perform efficient SOQL queries. And as you can see, Autopilot can quickly chain tools, first by doing a web search, and then by taking a look at the workflow, again, in order to figure out what really it could do to optimize my SOQL queries. And now Autopilot is thinking about how this could be done better. And as you can see, it provided a clear response to me in order to help me improve my SOQL query, as well as some suggested follow-ups. Cool. I hope you like this, and I hope you're just as excited as I am about the Autopilot agent. Remember, this will be coming soon to both API workflows and RPA workflows, and this is just a preview of things to come. Thank you very much.